As always, handy dandy cart. This is our cart for the actual speed run. Original hardware. I'm going to turn the volume down for a little bit for now. I probably have one run I can do tonight. I probably can't go super late, but I can probably go, like, as long as I get one run past, like, Astos, it's probably going to be my last run of the night. If we have something that, you know, I fat finger an input or something, we'll switch over to something else, maybe another randomizer or something. But we'll see what we can do. So first thing we have to do. Thank you so much there, Zeke. First things first. We need to reset our RNG. Turns out, the way that our fun manipulation works, you have to have that RNG values actually saved in SRAM, the save RAM, as opposed to the regular RAM. So we need to find out what we're currently on. I probably should technically know that based on how we died on the previous thing, but we're going to just test it and see. 4 normal. It missed A. It did damage to 8. D for 12. That didn't look right. No, that's not right. Okay, we're gonna try again. Something's wrong on that. That one, I think I have to like rerun my test, because I think that I've got like something wrong in there because those were not quite the right order. I wonder if there was like a bug in my engine or something at the time that I generated these. Let's try this again. Three normal. D for 13. Oh gosh, okay, that's fine. We can make it work. We're gonna make it work. We use the confirmation fight. Hopefully. Hopefully we can use the confirmation fight here. And we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3. Alright. We do have to run the confirmation fight. And really all we care about the confirmation fight is having a fighter on the bottom to actually get the kill. Might be able to do it with the red mage. I just don't remember if the red mage is strong enough. So we go into this fight, and what we do, we hold A. He gets the kill, attacks the bottom for 6, attacks the top for 8. And we can, the rest of them are going to swing and miss. I can turn off at any point. Thank you so much, Kamai. And so we have now set up our thing. So this is the same RNG for those of you wondering. You'd get if you got the cart fresh out of the box. At least I think so. It's also the same RNG you would get if you beat the game. The value is set to 0 when you get to the end of the credits. So this is why we choose this one as the first start, because it just essentially it's kind of like, you know, you could actually play this off of a fresh cart, realistically. Alright, you know what we're going to do? Tonight, we are going to do... Tonight we're going to do... Ask a very important question. Alright, so again, I can technically reset this. If I butcher any of my menus, I can technically reset this up until I get into the first fight. At which point then I have to remanipulate the RNG. Because the battle RNG does not run outside battle. So let's see what we can do here. We got our 4 fighters ready to go, and away we go. Time to walk in Corneria. I didn't like that. That's fine. Thank you, Enya. Good evening. Well, I already said good evening to you, but good evening again. Not liking the menus. They were a little. They're not too bad, but they were a little bit sloppy. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, fine. We'll go with it. Could be better. But it's something, again, we still have to prove the concept here at this run. Time to come through here once again. So if we're right, we're going to get 5 strike first on our RNG. Hey, guess what? We're got 5 strike first. C for 21. C for 21. Perfect. I've got a whole range I can aim over on this one. We're just going to do a little bit of dancing. Dan is actually going to get our kill. Dan is our most valuable member of our party. Something seems very wrong uttering that sentence. Time to walk now. And so we're going to set up our... Nice thing with the RNG. Hey, Lanarak, good evening. Hope you're doing well tonight. Nice thing about our RNG manipulation here is the fact that we can control everything. We control how strong we hit, we control what we dodge, so that way our 4 heroes can... So our 3 heroes can apparently go and fight Garland. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Na 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 Batman. Great username. Que pasa? Okay, apparently Garland doesn't like us dancing. He also doesn't seem to like us not dancing. So maybe we'll give him a little dance here. It's crazy to me because, you know, wait, we're missing? I'm not supposed to miss during a manipulated run. 2, 3, 4, 5, go. All right. Whew. Okay, we made it through. Don't do it, Mr. Bat. Thank you. A little scared that the bat was going to be rude and give me a block, run a block on me, but we made it through the lovely bat. And now we have the lovely loot. Now we will exit the castle. They do not want to sing my song. Maybe. They do not want me to try to sing. We have to sing our song just a little more. Hopefully I will not have to lay down and snore. Time to go up. This fight have up to 9 enemies in it. Thanks to our manipulation there, we get 1. Yeah, I don't necessarily target the stats as part of the manipulation there, Lanarak, but they do, in fact, as part of the... they do increment the RNG, is what I'm trying to say. So, I'm not necessarily always targeting certain things. I think that it might actually keep track of some of, like, okay, maybe it's a slightly quicker kill on... it might be a slightly quicker kill, for example, on Lich. Because I gotta level up right before Lich comes along. But otherwise, I don't like... The only real thing I manipulated, quote-unquote, was to make sure that I got a level 5 before we got to Elfland for the first inn, just because I want the extra health. And I want to be able to start swinging 2 hits at a pop with the short sword. This must be tiring for FC, dragging all these bodies around. Fortunately, Provoca has a clinic in it somewhere. So maybe we can just heal everyone there, right? That seems like a great idea. So let's walk up and past Mike. I wonder if there's a clinic. It's a big building with a heart on it. I wonder if we'll be able to find it. I wonder if this chap knows where the clinic is. Hey, sir, do you know where the clinic is? Sir, why have you sent out 9 pirates who kind of end up in a grid? I don't like it when pirates line up in a grid gets me. They make me angry. I'm going to crit you. That's a lot of damage for a solo fighter. Nice thing is, yeah, I know, but usually you would think that they would like circle you, so like they could fight you in ineffective style, similar to the putties in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They come in and fight you one at a time, but they've got you circled, so you don't know which one's gonna come running at you, and then you crush it brutally. But wait, we're ducked down. That's not good. It means we're like in low health. Hey Mitchell, we're doing well tonight. We had a good run there during the tourney race. Not the tourney race, the community race. But we're gonna take a quick pause here for some breaking news here on the F. Coughlin Twitch Network. I'm Fred Coughlin with this evening's breaking news. Dateline, August 23rd, 1954. We had the first fight of the Lockheed C-130 multi-role aircraft. Has so many different roles that we actually can't even pronounce exactly how many roles there are, or the official number, of it. There's your breaking news for the evening. And now back to the pirate. The greed of the pirates. Okay, so hopefully I've done that one right. I'm pretty sure I've done this fight right. It looks promising. Now we are off at level 4. We got the... Okay, that looks good. I don't know if I split slightly early there or not to get the gold. Oh gosh, are you going to do this to me, Mohawk dude? Thank you. Oh, you're kind. I wonder where the clinic is, by the way. Oh, shiny swords! Time to come in here and go buy a sword. Flub that a tiny bit there. Oh, white mages, oh, forget about it. If you can't wear... The problem with it is, if you can't wear chainmail, you have to grind. Especially if you're going to go solo into the pirate fight. Time to sail. Time to go and run and fail. Want to see the lunar whale. And for those of you who are wondering, we are doing a whole bunch of basically, they're not frame perfect because they're buffered, but you can't miss a single buffered input in the entire portion of this run. 2, 3, go. So we do pretty much have to at this point. We have to keep all the manipulation stuff going on here and be keeping full track of things throughout the entire run. I mean, technically, if I ever did somehow miss an input, if I wait 8 seconds, I could possibly get lucky. But that's okay, because we're going to just take out the shark. He's going to miss us. We're going to hit him. Wait, we missed? What do you mean we missed? This is a manipulated run. Oh, wait. Look at the script. We get another shot. He gets another shot. And we squeak in by the skin of our teeth into the town of Elfland, where this lovely elf is going to let us come in here and actually go to the inn. Time to walk back out. Now we will walk down here and get into a fight. I feel like these fights are all ogre. Hey, Kyros, good evening. Hope you're doing well tonight. 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank you for mentioning that there, is it really that? Okay. We can fix that. Hold on. bring my mic down a little bit. Alright, let me know if that's a little bit better. Hopefully better. Going to try. Well, I mean, we just lost the fighter, or we had the fighter here for a while there, Cosmo. Our other friends just decided to die a bit for some reason there in the early part. We're just trying to find an inn to revive them. Just haven't been able to find. I was on an inn. We've been trying to find a place to revive them. You know, a building with a heart on it. You'd think we'd pass one of them at some point. 3, 4, 5. I think Deadbeard could be right about that. Love that username too. Alright, so let's go through here right now. We're going to see if we can go on quick. We're going to try. Yeah, maybe Melmond will have. I've heard bad things about Melmond. I might just try to skip the town. We are going to get level 6. To answer your question all serious though there, Cosmos, the reason we are going a solo fighter, couple-fold, as part of the manipulation, the only thing we can do is punch. We don't have the ability to retarget enemies. To retarget anything, otherwise we lose our manipulation. The only thing I can actually do is punch. Or command, basically. Command. 2. Time for a weather report. Let's see if we get through this without resorting to a last resort. We're off to Mayotte. Bandrel Mayotte, apparently. We're at 7:28 in the morning right now, but it's already quite hot. It is 82 degrees Fahrenheit there. The scattered clouds, 69% humidity, and winds blowing at a lovely 9 miles an hour. Gonna be a bit of a warm one today, so please make sure to dress appropriately. There is your weather report for the evening. And now, back through the muggy marsh. But yeah, so since everyone has to punch, and everyone has to punch the first enemy, it kind of makes more sense at that point to punch the first enemy with only one character. And with the fact that all dead characters, or only living characters share the experience, we funnel all the experience into one character. Apologies, a lot of counting here for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 beautiful, wonderful bounces. For those of you who don't know, these scum, the rebel scum here, have what is perfect defense in the game. 255 defense. You're supposed to cast magic on them. You really are supposed to cast magic in order to kill them. We don't do that. You can crit them and then break through that defense and still do enough damage to kill them. So that's what we do. Okay, Bat was nowhere near the door, which is exactly what we wanted to see here. And technically, I could, if I really wanted to. I could actually print out a full script of exactly what happens during the entire run. I don't, but just mainly because more for general laziness here. So we're gonna put on this iron armor that we just picked up. Got the door glitch too, sweet. I don't always get that one in that room, so I was lucky I got it there. I'm gonna fight the wizards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Now you're probably saying to yourself here, well, you just one-shot that first wizard. Why aren't you one-shotting the second wizard? You could probably do that and guarantee yourself a fast fight. Battle RNG does not advance from one fight to the next, for those of you who don't know here. Battle RNG's locked in. I could go if I really wanted to. Go upstairs right now. Make myself a sandwich. And I would still get the same Battle RNG to start this fight. It would have been a strike first with both of them attacking me for 1 damage each. So, basically, because of that, we have to make sure we leave the previous fight on a Battle RNG that makes sense. Basically, is what we're looking to do. So that's why you'll sometimes see me do weird bouncing, even though it doesn't seem to make sense. Alright, well at least looks like we're having a shot here, although it might be a little scary getting out of here. I mean, we are trying to escape a lovely marshy cave of doom. So we are technically okay if depending on what the NPCs do here. I think I'm gonna still stay with the safer thing just in case, because I just want to try to finish this run. Technically, we can, in the next room, go to the right side of the building instead of the left side of the building, which is a little safer because the bat can get in your way on the left side. But the problem is it makes basically you have no wiggle room on the ship for your movement. And I would kind of like to have a one-step mistake. Fortunately, those bats seem to be out of our way, so that worked out. And we got into a fight right before the previous room on purpose, because we did not want to get into a fight on that last floor on the fight that would have been there. No, well, it's a different encounter table there, Cosmo. We know where the fights are going to happen because we've mapped out what we need to do for steps. So they're random, but we know exactly where they'll be. And we're going to be trying to get them to occur in places that we want them to occur. Okay, so we're going to have Muck coming up here. Don't do it. Thank you. Muck's actually not a bad enemy. Muck gives you a lot of experience. You don't notice it as much, again, if you're playing solo. But you get 255 experience off this chap. Walk up past you because I can. Perfect. All right, we're out of the marsh cave. You know, we don't have a lot of health. I probably should go heal. Right, I should probably go heal. I need to go find a place to heal. Time to walk now. We need to... I don't know if I can make it all the way back to Elfland. Maybe we'll try going north. Maybe there's something up north where we can heal a little bit. Oh, look, a castle. Perfect. There's got to be a place for us to heal here. Perfect. Time to walk through a castle. We don't want to see a vassal. Wait a minute. It's an evil beast? Me change. Uh-oh, that's not good. This is Astos. Astos has the annoying ability to potentially rub us the wrong way. It's a spell, it's an instant death spell if it hits you. So we don't really want to get hit by that. Maybe I should have healed. Got a crit at least. Astos also has very high physical defense, by the way. Wait, we've gone slow? And we're missing? That doesn't seem like this is the right manipulation. Me go fast now! And there we go. Astos is down cold. And we get level 8 out of it, which is a lot earlier than you would normally get level 8, by the way. If you were playing with a full party, there's no way you're even close to level 8 right here. This enemy's a little ogre eager to try to fight us. Now technically we can one-shot ogres, but again, we're also manipulating the next fight so that way we can cut down the number of encounters, basically. And again, a lot of this magic is just happening with my program that I wrote to do the mapping. I kind of just said to it, okay, just these are the fights, get me to the end as quickly as possible. Which apparently sometimes involves being struck first. Which is a counterintuitive thing, but in reality, rather than taking a whole bunch of bounces that cost a lot of time, that strike first took, what, 2 seconds? And each bounce basically costs you about 2/3 of a second, more than that, 4/5 of a second basically. It's either 40 or 50 frames, depending on the bounce. 1, 2, 3. Or I think it's like 50 or 41, I think is what I timed it out to be eventually. And now we're about to get to the point where I'm going to do it listening for another audio cue. We're going to take advantage of something called the Canal Glitch. Gyre discovered this one a while back. I believe Sandbag used it in an actual like world record run at one point, but basically, after we get this fight, I'm going to be running my boat into land. And it's one specific tile that has a property that allows it, so that way every single frame I walk into that tile, it advances a fight, and since I'm not moving, I won't get into a fight, but I'll jump over the fights. But anyway, please hold. Your call is important to us. Of course, now I do that perfectly, so that way I didn't need to waste the time. I'm just driving into the boat, into land. I just do not understand why we aren't going through that land. Okay, so that should be hopefully okay. 2 full, by the way. I hope I'm okay. 1, 2, go. 1 full for the second. Okay. I need to know how many steps away from shore I am. I think I'm about 9, but I gotta double check it because this has to be exact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was dead on right. The goal here is to get 16 or 17 away from land. Or you have to burn 16 or 17 total, so that's 9. That's 8 for 17. I can walk off here. If it's ever 16, you can exit north off that dock and burn that extra step that way if you need to. But good, we did it. 1, 2, 3. I'm more denoting that just in case there ever is someone who's crazy enough to try doing this after me. But basically, for all intents and purposes, for those of you who try to follow me afterwards, if you ever do, the Canal Glitch is for this route. Both of them are pretty much first note, tail end of the first note of the bridge part. Da, 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 da. That part of the boat song. Time to go and hope you can sing along. So we got that crystal back. Now we're going to give it to this nice lady. And this nice lady is going to say to us, okay,
Here's your crystal, honey. Not the crystal. Thank you for my crystal. Here's an herb. Have a nice day.
and so we're going to come down here. Well, I've added a bit more, and that glitch actually does help us out a lot, because by doing that glitch, we're able to skip quite a few encounters throughout the game that would have, like, 4 enemies instead of the, like, 1 or 2 that we might get as a result. So that's where we're doing those things where we drive into the... and we drive into the mountain there. Time to walk some more. To sound. Time to go. You almost forgot this fight was coming up. Whew. That was a little scary. That's the Grimp that stole Christmas. That's not the last Grimp we'll see on this run. That's definitely not the last Grimp we'll see. Pick up all those leaves, like hurt my hand a little earlier today. Okay, we do have to burn 20 here. I need to investigate whether or not I can get away with burning less, but we do need to burn 20. Which we can do here by going 16 out to the shore and back, and then 2 and out. Perfect. Now we come into... And now we're going to stay at the end. We had 5 hit points. Probably not a bad idea. Now normally, by the way, you know, it takes a long time, because especially if you're equipping 4 people, it's kind of hard to go and buy this silver sword. You see it all the way at the beginning throughout the game. But you never actually are like, okay, I can take that. I can afford that. Well, we can afford that. In fact, we're going to, because that's pretty much our main weapon for the next, probably 30-something minutes. Castle. More than that, actually. We need to go with the hassle. I mean, here's the main thing here, Cosmo. This is completely scripted, essentially. If I make a single mistake, I'm dead, and it doesn't really matter how much health I have there, or at that point. It's completely predetermined. All right, I am going to Corneria because I need the TNT. I am going to Corneria because I need the TNT. I'm going to Corneria. Now it's time to jump the shark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Time to go and run and kill that lovely shark. Now I can go and sing my song. I hope you all will sing along. It's okay if you get words wrong. It will be okay. You can just play ping pong. Now we're going to get TNT. And it's a secret. We got the TNT. Now we exit the castle. We have another audio cue for the hassle. Well, it's okay. It's just practice, honestly. But yeah. Alright, just gotta pay attention here. I like that pun there, by the way, Lando. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to say it that much there. Okay. So I'm driving my boat into the land here on purpose. Again, just at the tail end of the first note of the bridge, I'm going to come off and I'm going to go pace in a specific spot. Because I don't know whether I'm on what frame I'll be on. I'm going to force a fight. I think I went a little early there, but that's okay. Early is okay. Fred, please. 2. Okay. Again, proof of concept. Alright, so we are not on the water. We're technically 5 steps away from the canal. So we can burn, and again, I still want to see if I can save that for later, for our safety burn, but we just burned it up there, coming off, and we should get the fight diagonal to the lake. Perfect. I need to see if I can possibly save that, like, for the trip. I think I can, but... Like I said, step 1 is get a run completed. Step 2 is micro-optimize from there. Yeah, best of luck to you there, Lando. I mean, just honestly, the main thing to do is just play. It's kind of like people with the, was it NaNoWriMo? For National November Writing Month. Past the dwarf, that does say, hooray, as he comes to go and save the day. He wants us to come and stay. Says we should board games maybe play. And we say, I hope that you will pray for our safety as we try to save the day. And cut off my song. Now we walk back out of this long evil cave. For the world we must try to save. We are feeling totally brave, but we must not try to deprave ourselves, so we will not be a slave. And the dwarf will walk past the dwarf who says hooray. Oh, best of luck there, Lando. FF4FE is a really good community. So absolutely, that's a great one to get into. As I said, it's a great excuse just to have fun, honestly. To go now. Like I said, I'm fairly certain with where the encounters fall. I could save those 2 steps for after. But I have to actually go and do some tests to confirm. To sail. Gonna fight the lunar whale. Yeah, pick a game. If you're ever going to speedrun, pick a game you want to play. Because usually if you speedrun, you're going to need to practice and stuff. And so you have to, it does take time. You're going to spend time playing that game a lot to get better. So it's always worth playing. If you're going to play a game you like. It's true. If I ever do put that in any form of marathon, for example, that would definitely could be a good incentive there. I mean, honestly, I probably could even put in a one-shot at Bane incentive and just route out an alternate path to the end of the run. One thing to remember too, if you're trying to learn how to speedrun, you don't have to pick end of game goals, especially if they're harder. I will just remind people of that. That's always a thing. Like, you know, some games do have a pretty hard speedrun, but they might have, like, you know, maybe you play the first hour for a little while just to get yourself used to it, and then start moving into hour 2. On Darkness, whatever will we do? Apparently still get 2 hits in. But yeah, I'll definitely recommend that, because as I said, there are certain speed runs that are just a giant pain in the rear end to try to learn. Time to go. That's awesome there, Lando. That sounds like a great goal. Best of luck with it. Now it's time to go attack enemies and dance some more for them. We're going to bounce, going off the wall, going to go in and fight them. Yeah, because I've seen some people get frustrated when they try to run the whole game, but you know, there can be sometimes people will have like those beginner category runs. They'll have things they'll do. Like some people have done like, you know, Earthbound, Boogie Percent. Oh, you son of a monkey. I hate bats sometimes. Bats are the worst part of the speedrun, actually. Time to go. Can we win? Will we spin? We have to come through. Need to go to Timbuktu. We need to go fast. Will it be a blast? We now are at level 10. Don't do it. Thank you. I committed the wrong way, but it worked. Gonna walk around you. Thankfully you were kind. And our first occurrence coming up here as we prepare for Thomas of George. Those of you who don't know who George is, my dad, I always misread his name, Gur Ogre, as George. Well, it turns out my dad, once upon a time, back in the day of answering machines, that tells you exactly how old to date this thing. Pool Float, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hope you had a fun night. But back in the day of the answering machines, my dad used to have an answering machine message that would basically go something like this. It would go, hold on a second, let me get through this. It would go, hi, this is 2345678. Please leave a message at the beep, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Unless it's my cousin George. And if it's George, return the lawnmower, and then we'll call you back. Thanks, bye. My dad did not have a cousin named George. As a result, we're trying to do this. Hey, Pool Float, thank you so much. Hope you are enjoying your lovely evening here. Hope you had fun tonight. Don't do it, Mr. Bat. Thank you. Oh, maybe, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, our friends were kind to us. But hello, everyone. Hope everyone coming in is enjoying their evenings. We are doing what we do in this channel. one of two crazy things. Hope you're doing well tonight, Swimmy. And hey there, Crim. We do one of two things in this channel. We tend to randomize stuff like crazy, or we tend to basically de-randomize everything. Tonight, we're doing the de-randomization. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go. Oh, that's awesome there, Pool. Hope you have fun with it. I don't even know technically. The problem is this. Technically, I signed up for an account at one point for Twitch. And I technically did like a 20-second stream at one point while I was living, back when I was living down in Philly. Like literally do I have the possibility of streaming? And I think I literally streamed 2, 3, 4. Like a Pokemon, like 30 seconds of Pokemon blue or red, maybe randomized. But that was like before I really even started, so even with Twitch has some stats saying, oh, you first did your stream on this day, it's not going to be accurate. 1, 2. Didn't start streaming until I was like here. 1, 2, go. Go. Hopefully we did this all right. Again, we are going to lose some time here. We know this. Part of it's because of the fact that that Spectre Geist fight came, I think, after in our PB. It's okay. That works. That worked out. Okay, that was pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for those of you wondering who are coming in, wondering what I'm doing, why am I dancing like that? We're basically trying to manipulate the entire RNG of the game. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're trying to hold through the RNG the whole way. Fortunately, it doesn't move outside battles, so all we have to do is be perfect in battles. And each of those, the RNG advances, advances during fights. It also advances anytime you see the pointer hand appear. George! Anytime you see the pointer hand appear, it's on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it advances once every 2 frames that pointer's on the screen. Well, every single time, if we do basically those controlled bounces, we can control exactly how long that's on the screen, which means we can then control, what do you guys do here? Go there. Ah, you jerk! Okay, that goes. That's fine. I'm going to dodge around you. It's a whole day when we do get to this point, and you're going to be kind. Thank you. This place scares me. Yeah, the problem is the bats are pretty much on a global timer, and even that gets messed up because if you bump a bat, the game actually does have something in the code that says, hey, you're pushing against a bat, let's move it a little bit quicker, like an NPC, let's move it a little bit quicker. Make another decision right away. So apparently if you do that, that changes things a little bit too. And guess what? It's George again! There goes George. George has still not returned our lawnmower. Now, will Thomas be or be kind? Thomas is kind. Thank you, Thomas. Thomas is the name of one of the bats. Thomas and Teresa are the 2 bats I've named down there. There's no origin to their name. It's just simply 1, 2, 1, 2. They're just, for some strange reason, those are the names that stuck to me one time. I wonder if it was actually related to Kristen Wiig on SNL. I feel like there was that segment that she had some character. It was like, oh, Thomas, or something like that, who is a pain, or something like that. Oh, jerk. Don't do it. Thank you. Maybe that was my origin for that in my head. Sir, thank you. Either way, I call that one Thomas. And Teresa, or this is the other one. Just because they're both the T's, and they tend to tease me a lot. Okay, I'm moving left, right? Correct? Yes, I am. Okay. Now here, from here on out, my steps I do have a little bit of wiggle room technically on my steps, because I I'm going to take a few extra steps in the next cave. This is not the place where I'm going to take the extra steps, though, for now. I think I have a little bit of wiggle room. I just don't know for certain. Again, this is another thing I want to, at some point, actually take a few steps in a couple of places and find out. But step 1 is to finish a run. Step 2 will then be to optimize the heck out of it with all the minor stuff. I think that seems like a reasonable plan. Yep, everything pretty much that happens inside a battle is fully manipulated, so we are making sure that we don't get poisoned. We are making sure, typically, that we don't get stunned or put to sleep. Because, you know, those would cost us time. Why would we ever want to get sleep or stun touched? Or, you know, stone, but stone is pretty much also a death for a single party team. I mean, it's available out there. I think I got it off GameFAQs. And it also identifies which pieces are bugged. But I also can, I'm good at some point here. I at one point had the code available, but I will remake it available. I'll re-upload the current version at some point for everyone to be able to see. Well, congratulations on finishing it there, Sandbag. Like, one of the reasons I can't guarantee that I don't have extra steps, because even though I'm going to burn 8 steps here, is the fact that outside and inside caves have slightly different encounter rates. I'm pretty certain, actually. I'm pretty certain that I would be okay, because they're not usually that close together. We have to take that ruby, by the way. We got past the vampire. And we're going to turn it in 2, 3, 4. We have to burn 8 steps in this cave to get an encounter we want in here versus out of here. 1, 2. If we have the choice of running into a shadow fight outside that's going to attack us first, or a thing where we get to strike first and get a heck of a lot of experience out of the fight, I think there's a pretty obvious choice as to which one of the two we choose. Time to go. We do have a little bit of wiggle room again in our steps here. George is back. Look at the grass behind everyone. Look at the grass. That grass is cut so well. Why does George still need our lawnmower? I just don't understand this right now. There's no way George needs that lawnmower right now. Instead, we will walk. Now we're going to walk through this evil cave. The world we do really want to save. I am feeling very brave. As we walk, not to be a slave. Talk to Sarda, so we can get instead the rod. Now we're going to walk back out of this room. So we will instead not be stuck in a tomb. We would like the flowers to bloom. Except that George ran over them with a lawnmower, so now we are feeling a little angry. I mean, hi everybody. We are good now. Yeah, that enemy was a little over-eager to try to hurt us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Time to kill some more. So in this cave, we are going to run into another tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What a mortal hand or eye could smash you here as we try to fly. It could be Enya, but you're gonna wait until probably about another hour and a half, unfortunately, to get the reading. So we do have to be careful here. Good. Now, we took 8 extra steps there. You're probably saying, hey, Fred, you didn't get into a fight right before you left the cave. What happened there? Turns out, dungeons have a different encounter rate than the overworld. And so it's possible for you to take some steps in the dungeon and have that step be a fight that you would get outside the dungeon, but you don't get the fight inside the dungeon. So as a result, we do that to push the fight back just a little bit. 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 R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what... Oh, sorry. George! George doesn't respect us. He doesn't give us back our lawnmower. Now, since the Marsh Cave, we've been carrying around with us a giant house in our pocket. We just used it. Didn't even save, but just used the house. And now what do G.I. Joe and Santino Marella have in common from WWE? Cobra! He doesn't need the lawnmower for hedges, though. That's where the hedge clippers come in. That was almost bad. Actually, that was almost very bad. Oh, man, and that bat's getting in the way now. That's a bunch of bull. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fair enough there, Lando. Alright, so we do have that next fight coming up. Please move out of my way, sir. Jerk. Okay, we'll push you through. It's fine. You're gonna be rude. Thank you. It's George! Okay, so now we're gonna hope that Thomas and Teresa are kind to us again. Thomas, you're not looking kind. Thomas! 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 Thomas. Yeah, but he hasn't returned anything to me, Lando. Alright, so Thomas was a little rude. Let's see how the rest of our baddie friends here are. Maybe Thomas was just helping us get through the rest of them. 3 and 1. Well, 1 and 3. I guess however you want to do this here. Don't do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go. That's because he hasn't brought me back my lawnmower in the first place. If he would bring me back my lawnmower, I wouldn't be swinging the silver sword at him. We're gonna have virtually the same fight, actually, against the Spectre Geist that we did last time we had them. Alright, 6, by the way. Thank you. Jerk! Thank you. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, like we were talking about earlier, about the status effects. Yes, we manipulate the status effects because we don't want to get hit with anything. We don't want to get the stone touch from the cockatrices that we see in here. We don't want to get put to sleep by things like mummies. We don't want to get stunned by these geists because that would be bad. So we're just going to manipulate it so that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, we can take care of that here. So now we can just swing a couple of times and we'll be good to go. Each of those hits that they swing has a chance of stun touching you. So you have to be really careful. Okay, well, that was a stunning development. do it, sir. Oh, gosh, please don't do it. Thank you. Not the best bat stuff, but hey, we're not horrendous here. George! I believe it's actually the last George of the Earth Cave, actually. George of the Earth Cave, friend to you and me. George of the Earth Cave, watch out for that tree! Thunk. We're going to walk through here. We're going to try to go and have a lot of sneering. And actually, if you're playing vanilla, you don't want, or not vanilla, if you're playing non-manipped, you don't want to get the wizard fights if you can, because they hit nasty and you can't run from them. If you're playing non-manipped, you can actually run from a lot of these fights, so it's not too bad usually. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just have to bring enough potions in to heal yourself. Okay, so now we're gonna go use the rod that we just got from the from Sarda. So we have to come through here. A couple more bats coming up here we might have to dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's see. So hopefully the bats are going to be kind. Okay, they were good. We didn't get trolled. Funny game. Were we supposed to get damage there? Hey, Matrick! I'm getting a little bit scared. Health-wise here. 2-2. Lich can cast spells. We don't want Lich casting a spell or two at us, I don't think. 1, 2, 1. Because if Lich casts like Ice 2, that could kill us. Because yeah, if Lich casts Ice 2 at us, Lich can do up to 120 on Ice 2, I believe. Okay, one last friend who can possibly block us. I didn't realize there were mummies in here until I got this variation of the speedrun. I never really run into them. I ran into giants down here, but never the mummies. Alright, one more bat can possibly troll us here. Next fight could be Lich, which is really nice that we just leveled up right there. Got a full sable. Okay, this is actually okay. It's over here where that's a bad thing. As we start out here, it's Lich. Strangely enough, even though there's an Earth Demon, he got Ice 2. We did 138 damage, keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $138 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For those of you wondering, that was an RNG loop. There's only 256 possible values. We moved it exactly 256 forward. There we go. Oh, hi, Ina. Time to come through again. We're going to try to dodge hyena. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. Time to roll. Time to go some more. So now we can just go up and go straight to our boat. Apparently we're going to get struck first again, because why would they let us do our thing? Should we stop at Melmont to heal? Probably should. But it's Melmont. I don't really want to go to Melmont. Oh, darkness. Whatever shall we do? I really don't want to go to Melmont. Can I survive the water? This is cutting it close. I'm a little scared. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're fine. We're fine. This is fine. This is totally fine. There's going to be absolutely nothing going wrong here. We're not going to get gazed by the odd eye. Well, see, we didn't get gazed by the odd eye. We're not going to get ambushed and get lose 2 hit points by any monsters we run into. No, not at all. This is not looking promising. Maybe I made a mistake, folks. Did I make a mistake? Where's our land? Okay, there we go. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Now we've got fears, it's time for cheers. Hot dog, the problem solved. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hot dog. Sorry, folks. They might be giants. Whew, okay. Strangely enough, that is the band that actually sings that song. Many of you who have children will be very familiar with that song from the fun of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, but fortunately we're not gonna get trolled here. We're just gonna go right into town and get trolled. Actually, we did get trolled here the other day, legitimately. Game missed one. I missed one of my inputs just a tiny bit early there, and I got very trolled. So now we're gonna come here into Crescent Lake, and first thing we're gonna do is go heal. I probably should go find a clinic and heal my friends. You'd like to think so. I wonder if there is one. Oh, look, shiny object stuff. Oh, wait, shiny object stuff. Wrong way, Fred. You want that shiny object. Silly Fred. Messed up a little bit there, so we're going to lose a couple of seconds there. Thank you, Hangry. Hope you're doing well. Lose a couple of seconds there. That's fine. Again, proof of concept run. I made the minor boo-boo there of, I forgot. I was like, oh gosh, I need to go get a sword from the shop. No, I need to get armor. I need to actually be able to survive this stuff. Okay, now do not get all excited about this time. We are going to lose almost all of it before the slab. Do not get attached yet. It's just part of the route, because we're going to have some extra bounces we do and stuff. Thank you for being exactly what that's supposed to be. The problem is most of the time if you make the mistake... Most of the time if you make a mistake, the enemies suddenly hit you for a ton when they weren't expecting to. I mean... You probably could make it like marathon safe, essentially, in a way, by like anytime you use an inn, having a backup plan from there. That's definitely a possibility. Istanbul was Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople now it serves you right on that moonlit night. And neat gal in Constantinople lives in Istanbul, not Constantinople. So if you've a date, Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul. There is level 14 right there. Sorry, more giants there. Okay, take that one slightly slow because we do not have a single step right now. We've we've killed a couple of sharks there. We haven't had anything major, though. 1, 2, 3. All sharks killed so far have been normal colored sharks. Fight number 6 complete. Get your weapons ready. That's fight 7. It's time to come back in. It's been so long since I've listened to Triangle, man. I've got to listen to the song. Here's fight 8. Time to go. Completely RNG values there, Grandra. Basically, it's if you roll... Basically, it rolls a die, compares it... It's supposed to compare it to some other stuff, you know, some certain stats, but basically it ends up being the index number of the weapon. And if you roll below the index number of the weapon, it counts as a crit. Is basically all it comes down to. Right, marathon safe routing for this would be to actually, you know, kill Chaos with an 11-round fight. Or a 12-round fight, instead of actually killing Chaos with Bane Sword, because you're not doing that in a marathon. Now, if we had taken 2 more steps on the overworld here, we would have gotten into a fight. Because of lower encounter rate, we skipped the fight right there. So now we can walk through the ice cave. You have a little bit of wiggle room, technically, here if you needed to for steps. Usually you don't need them on this floor, though. Usually this floor's not bad. Normally you'd want to be avoiding wizards, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we definitely do not care so much about the wizards here. In our case, we're glad to take some hugs. Again, typically you try to avoid them. You'd probably burn an encounter or 2 on the overworld, so that way you could be able to run from whoever you run into here. Because you can't run from the wizards. There's a little misnomer actually about the wizards. Everyone thinks that they're weak to lightning. It's not that they're weak to lightning. They actually take normal damage from lightning. It's just that they resist every other element, pretty much. So pretty much you think that as a result. That they're weak to lightning. Basically, the issue is if you are not choosing the fight command. I'll explain that one to you, Lando, pretty simply. If you're not choosing the fight command, the RNG is advancing once every 2 frames. So basically, the issue is the fact that you have to hit the A button in a precise 2 frames, so 1/30th of a second window. 1, 2. Yep. Basically, it comes down to pretty much as long as the hand's on the screen. You'll see the hand here in a second here pop up on my next command. I'm holding the A button, so it's going to appear and disappear really fast. But basically, every frame that's on the screen, or every 2 frames that's on the screen, it advances 1 value on the RNG value. It's also advancing, you know, any of these actions here. You know, how much damage I'm doing, enemies selecting which enemy or which character of mine they're going to attack, what abilities they're going to use, all that stuff uses up RNG values. Interestingly enough, the clouds that appear also affect things. So when I attack this mage here in a second, you're going to see the clouds appear on it. All around it, those are all RNG clouds. They're advancing the RNG a fixed amount. So all that stuff comes into play. There is level 15, right? Yeah, so basically, yeah, as soon as we try to move the cursor, if we do anything besides fight, the problem is Honestly, the main problem is this game reads the A and B buttons before it reads anything else. In terms of the priorities. It prioritizes A and B over arrows. So it's not even like I can like hold up and A to get into my item menu faster or something like that. It will flat out just say, "Oh, you're holding A. We're picking what you picked." And if you're not holding A, then you're going to have the minor issue of you don't know exactly when you're going to press A, because if you're holding down the button, for the first one, it just takes 1 frame. But then once it moves, it says, well, we don't want to be scrolling because, maybe you didn't want to hold the button down. So instead, it does it every 6 frames instead. So you get 3 RNG values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so as a result, if you hit the A button while you're on there, you don't know which of those RNG values you ended up on. Oh, by the way, these sorcerers are something you don't usually want to run into. Sorcerers have trance, which can stun you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They also have this thing called Death Touch. Not just, we're gonna hurt you, poison you, or something like that. No, pretty much, if they touch you with Death Touch, doesn't matter how much health you had, you're dead. You will absolutely, by the way, see speedrunners purposely take steps to not have that encounter occur ever in their run. They won't even risk it. It's flat out. We do not want that in our run. We're going to pick up the Ice Shield. We're not going to put it on yet, though. Now we're going to fight the Eye. The Eye is a little scary. Those of you who have seen it when you've played the game casually are probably used to the Eye casting XXXX as the first action out of the box. XXXX kills you if you don't have death resistance, and you have less than 300 hit points. If you have 300 hit points, you're safe, but if you have less than 300 hit points, you're dead. And well, guess what? We have less than 300 hit points. Exactly, Magus has got it there. We just got crit. Are we supposed to get crit in a manipulated run? This doesn't seem good. Hey, we're up to 3 hits now per swing sometimes. It checks how many hit points you have. If it's less than 300, it puts you down to 0. I mean, technically you could try to find other routing. I would say that with the fact that the computational resources I've thrown at this, it's still going to be kind of hard to improve some of this right now. I mean, there are other strategies. If people come with more strategies, we should be able to possibly get additional things here. We are stopping, by the way, to go... We're eating up a lot of our time to go get the pro ring. 1, 2, 3. We're getting the pro ring on purpose as part of the speed run. I'm probably going to consider dropping it, but right now, I get it for one major reason. I really want the defense so that way we can absorb stuff. I basically found that, you lose a bunch of time not having the absorb. And especially in, Temple of Fiends, where pretty much everything is punching you. And Kraken, where Kraken is punching you. Not just in Temple of Fiends, but the other Kraken too, Kraken 1. Having that extra defense helps you a little bit. Yeah, not quite quantum here, but we definitely have done a lot of calculations on this lovely computer here. I'm at 64 gigs of RAM. Even that's not enough for Tiamat fights. But it'll do. I mean, it caches. It does have to cache sometimes. That enemy wanted his mummy. There's only 256 possible scripts on it, possible for any given thing. That's why sometimes you see RNG loops that can happen. That's why sometimes you see, you know, only certain things happen. You might be saying, oh, it got deja vu. I've seen this before. Perfect. We made it out of the cave here. Perfect. Be-our Geist. Be-our Geist. Put our service to the taste. Wrap a napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the carabay, it's delicious. Don't believe us? Ask the fishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, dear, they're getting sliced. And the dinner here is never second best. Yeah, maybe at some point I'll consider it there, mages. As I said, the issue is, for a lot of it would be... I might actually burn some resources on it, potentially. I would definitely have to grind some massive stuff before... Oh, geez, we're going to attack first? That's not good. We'd definitely have to massively grind, as I said, each of those before we get to... Or we'd have to break RNG and try to pick it back up from whatever we get from the, from the other thing. Wait, that's not caribou? Good. Hope you're doing well tonight, Tilo. Okay. This also was very tight steps, by the way. If we are over on our steps by any amount, we get into a fight here right before we get on the boat. Time to word jumble. Let's see what happens here, or if I will have to mumble. I will try to enunciate properly. Hopefully we can come down here and not flee. We're going to come in here and go in. Yeah, I haven't done that myself, there, Magios, but absolutely, I would love to do that at some point here. We're going to walk through there. We burnt 2 steps really quick, and now we're going to come in here and use the float to really trick. We're going to get in our boat and fly now up to here. We're going to go in here to use the inn to save and heal. Hey, Bradish, good evening! Election, oh boy. Now we're going to burn an encounter here. Come over here and come back over there and get into a fight. A lot of counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. FF4 is going to happen at some point, I feel like, pretty soon. I feel like that's going to be a speed run I'm going to come back to once I'm got this lovely FF1 stuff in good shape. We still got some more optimizations to do, but it's definitely one I would like to run again. Now, steps are, again, extremely tight here in the volcano. Okay, I'm going to hold A on the fight here. One thing you're going to notice, I'm going to purposely walk on extra damage tiles like that there. Damage tiles and steps in front of doors do not actually count on the step encounter. I'm also going to see me go slightly slow here just to make sure I get into fights where I don't take extra steps. There's a Hydra. Hi, Hydra. Hydra! Bye, Hydra! But yeah, each one of these trap tiles does 1 damage to us, these damage tiles, but they do not advance the step counter. Potentially, I'd have to see what the engine was like for those mages. I haven't actually played those yet, vanilla, though. Now, technically, I could have stepped in front of the door there to save a step. Turns out, on this segment, we don't actually go to exact damage, so it doesn't matter, but... Nope. Drop that, okay. Almost dropped the wrong thing. That would have been bad. I dropped the glove there on purpose. 1. This is still like an hour behind the task. The tool-assisted run can run from fights, among other things. So tool-assisted run just can go through a lot quicker than we can on some of this. So it doesn't have to fight everything. It doesn't have to level up. By the way, those of you who do like Agamas, there's your majestic Agama. The vanilla game in an upcoming, it may have been the room we just passed. I don't know if it's that room or this room coming up here. Actually grinds on Agamas for a while. We are not doing that. I feel like it's this room here. Yeah, tool assisted run does not need to doesn't need to level, so it can run from almost every fight. I mean, the boss fights take longer, but they can manipulate through that. I wonder if I should consider at some point trying to do a task. Okay, so we got carry here. As again, a note to anyone who ever tries to do this after me, if you have a turn where you're just holding A on a boss, you actually have to change your input from the previous round, or else it delays. Yeah, pretty much anything else is going to just bane through. I've done this right, hopefully. Okay, good. We made it through. And we're going to go and get ready to hit our split. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like I was mentioning, we're going to lose time here. This is okay, but we're going to lose time here. It's because we get into that extra fight there. Now on the plus side, this route does save a little bit of time because we don't actually have to burn steps off after right there. I think I stopped a little high. I always mess this up. Yeah, I'm 1 high. Maybe at some point here, Scott, I'll do calculations for some of those just to say that we did them. So part of the reason I dropped that silver gauntlet, a lot of you are probably saying, why'd you drop the glove, Fred? Well, we were already in the menu anyway. But on top of that, we're going to heal here. We're going to pick up the pro ring in this town, which again, I'm saving money, losing money on by doing that. We lost a little bit of time to get it, but I think we still pay for it more. And since we have to menu anyway here in town to put the bottle up, we can just do that as well and not have to pay an extra menu to equip the pro ring. So it kind of works out. Like I said, there might be a version of this I'm going to try at some point here without the pro ring, but for now, I think having the pro ring means that we bounce less. And I think that even the little bit of time we spend to get that for now seems to potentially be worth it. Don't walk into the wall, Fred. Main issue there, Orlando, is the fact that you know how we buffer all those things by doing holding B and and doing the dancing that we're doing? We can't. The task doesn't need to do that. Task can just wait a certain number of frames until certain RNG value shows up, and then the task hits the button at that exact instant. I mean, as it is. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, as it is, pretty much. We do these movements, and in here, and baning chaos was something that was definitely considered to be not humanly viable regularly. I mean, people would do it in their desperation attacks, but But yeah, if you're trying to do like frame perfect stuff, it can be tough. Please be kind, Cope. Please be kind, Cope. This chap is actually named Cope if you talk to him. We're going to talk to Ariel instead, but Cope actually is actually his name. He says as part of his text, like, "Hi, I'm Cope. I saw something fall into the waterfall." As a hint for you to go up to go visit the waterfall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That actually is Cope, yes. Cope can also, as Cheese Toast is mentioning, Cope can come down and get in the path there, and possibly just decide he's just gonna walk there. Yeah, it's not, as I said, it's not named after Jay Coper because of anything like that. Literally, the character himself says its own name. Exactly. You could be prevented from coping with it. We got lucky and we got through, but... So again, we're going to lose time on this segment because we get this, I think, almost the same number of fights that we do on the previous routes. Maybe we get one more fight, but we definitely have to do some more bouncing to get through some of them. Because some of these enemies are tough to hit. Again, don't forget, we're also sometimes setting up for next fights, so sometimes we have to worry about that. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was that it said, but it was something to that effect there. You've got it right there, Magus. Speaking of which, speaking of things that we haven't seen. Grrr, shark doo 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 doo. Grrr, shark doo 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 doo. Grrr, shark doo 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 doo. Grrr, shark. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark. Again, we are going to lose time. We are actually probably going to go red. Again, this is okay. This is one of those things when you build a route out. Unfortunately, with the fact that you do get into constant fixed numbers of encounters, there are going to be times where those encounters you're going to have to basically take more damage or take longer to do certain things. We get to hear the full loop of the music here. We're going to do one of our door glitches. I think it's going to be our second to last door glitch. Oh, definitely has. Oh, technically green. Sweet! Oh, thank you, Sako, for getting the direct quote there. Yep, okay, me just got it, right about the water, about the robot there. Time to listen to the loop again. Sounds good, Magius. Hope you have fun, my friend. Now let us walk through this floor some. Grrr, shark doo 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 doo. Grrr, shark doo 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 doo. Grrr, shark doo 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 doo. Grrr, shark. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark. Like I said, there are certain cases where having those extra fights probably do help us for experience. Grrr, shark doo 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 doo. Grrr, shark doo 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 doo. Grrr, shark doo 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 doo. Grrr, shark. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark. If I haven't made it clear from my many previous things here, this route does apparently have a lot of very tight step issues. 1, 2, 3. I think we're safe. Since we're gonna have to burn some stuff, technically I could make a mistake or two from here for a couple of floors. But I'm not gonna risk it. Grr shark doo 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 doo. Grr shark doo 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 doo. Grr shark doo 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 doo. Grr shark. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark. Time to walk through some more. Now let's walk through this cave some more. Like, I probably could actually honestly skip the doors, and I wouldn't get trolled too badly. Game, why do you always do this anytime I think about that? Like, I probably could skip those 2 floors, and that would save me 2 steps. But I'm going to play it safe, because I... Oh, no, Freds, don't hit the button yet. Dang it. Silly, stop it! Silly me. Okay, so I'm going to lose a little time there. Because I accidentally was holding the A button, go into the fight, and forgot I wasn't quite on the fight yet. Okay, this is why we're testing. Why we're testing this route. We want to make this work. We're going to get the test done. We're going to continue grind this run a bit, even I think after we hit it. Hopefully. Grr shark doo 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 doo. Grr shark doo 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 doo. Grr shark doo 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 doo. Grr shark. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark. I still highly recommend, by the way, if you have not seen, with Sophie Turner and Josh Groban on James Corden's show, where they performed that song with him. I would highly recommend that one. It was quite humorous. 1, 2, go. I mean, there's some evasion factors that come into play. Like, we do dodge occasionally some hits. But the evasion stat is based on your agility, essentially. So it is mostly the level stuff. But mainly, the reason we're not running from enemies is because we literally can't without breaking the manipulation. Or we could, but it's just that we wouldn't know necessarily be certain where our RNG values were. For the last time. Grr shark doo 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 doo. Grr shark doo 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 doo. Grr shark doo 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 doo. Grr shark. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark doo 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 doo. Dead shark. That's the last time we will sing that song during this run. I hope you enjoyed the performances of Dead Shark and Grr Shark. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a great night there, Rick. Hope you enjoyed tonight's race. Yes, they are. I cleared every other room in that dungeon. Actually, still never found 2, 5, or 8, but... I was in that room there earlier, too, and I just didn't get the kill. Actually, I died twice, I think, in that room. Just one more fight before Kraken, by the way. Oh, ouch, sorry. At least I had the red ring by the time I went into 6, but... by the time I went into 6, but... Okay, so now we're up to Kraken. Now pay attention to the damage, by the way, because that's going to be interesting. Remember how I was talking to you about how there's only 256 possible scripts for each room? Good night, thank you, Rick. So the first round's okay. Oh no, darkness. So wait, didn't even turn us dark. We do 1, 2, 1, 2, go. Hey, 7 hits for 107. We do 3 hits for 219. Let's go again. Oh wait, 7 hits for 107. We do 3 hits for 219. Oh no, 7 hits for 107. Oh no, we do 219. Okay, I'm tired of waiting this. Let's just go. With 77 damage, we kill the lovely Kraken. Most of that time lost was by my accidental menuing. My accidental... Oh, nothing's here. Could have actually possibly had a gold there. It's okay, we'll get it. We're going to figure it out. As I said, we're not done grinding this. Even if we were to somehow finish this run tonight, we're not done. Oh, thank you, Krim. You too. Well done crushing that one. Especially playing that one on the emulator, because I imagine the reaction time thing must have been fun there. Wait, he hit me first? That's not right. I'm not. You're a lot better than you give yourself credit for. I wouldn't imagine that at all there. Nope. And yeah, just because typically the last character in Final Fantasy speedruns tends to be Dan, and I tend to ask a question. That's really the only reason that I tend to name it Dan. Sir. Thank you. Technically I have steps, but I'd prefer not to waste them. Yeah, no. It's just simply a tradition. Nope, I never found 8. I didn't find 5. I didn't find 2. Was it at the Recorder Lake? Vanilla 7, right where you hit go back to start. Oh, geesh. Okay. Alright, too short. Any key would have been... Well, we were okay in the end, but any key would have definitely been nice. Alright, so we're still on the first nightmare here. Okay, next one I have to... I do for the next one have to actually pay attention, because there's going to be a lot of counting we have to do because we have to set for the next fight. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 beautiful, wonderful bounces. Next fight's the trap tile. It can have up to 9 enemies, and it actually can have more than 9 enemies. But obviously it caps at 9. But we want to manipulate that to be as low as possible. That's why we do that. Do we get the out-of-bounds bat, by the way? We've seen it the last couple of nights, but not tonight, it looks like. I am sorry to say. 1, 2, go! Have the cube. I probably should do what Nestcard does and switch over to splitting when I finish this fight or something. But we don't do that. Unfortunately, we are sad. We were not blessed with an out-of-bounds bat on this run. 1, 2, 3, 4, go! Time to fight more nightmares. Hopefully we will not have any stairs, because we want to go get the cares. We would like not to have any snares. We would like to bounce off the walls, because we're going to bounce fast. And hopefully not get calls. Hopefully we'll be okay here. We're taking a lot of damage. I probably should have healed rather than coming in here with only 40 health. Time to come back on out. Hopefully we will not have to give a shout, because we want to try to go out. Yeah, it'd be a little tough, unfortunately, to do that one there, Krim. Also can't do Kiana Stan. I guess if I was to use my character's name, I could do Porkea Stan. Now I think I'm not gonna test it tonight. Eee! I'm not gonna test it tonight, but I think I could actually skip 2 canoe transitions up here, based on where the steps are. But that's fine. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna walk and bounce to take 2 extra steps. We have 2 extra steps just in case we have to in the waterfall. They were the steps from the ribbon, but it seems like a good idea to keep them in place just in case the robot's a little bit nasty. But yeah, what Krim's saying is true. Typically what Feasel used to do when he would run this in any percent speed runs, where it would be to name his fighters Ace Bill Calendan. Nacho Man. I wanna be a Nacho Man. Nacho Man. I wanna be a Nacho. Hey. But yeah, so Feasel would name them that way on purpose, with the idea of having their names be done in a way so that way he would always know who was who consistently in case he needed to do things like reordering equipment. Nacho Man. I wanna be a Nacho Man. Nacho Man. I wanna be a Nacho. Hey. A little scary there. A little scary. Not gonna lie. A little scary. Okay, so we got the slab. So we actually have to go take that off to Melmond. We've not entered Melmond yet. I've heard it's a very stinky place, but unfortunately, even though I've heard rumors that they have bed bugs, we do kind of need to use their inn. Okay, and we're also going to hope we don't get blocked by the character referred to in our community as New Cope. Nope, New Cope is being kind. Une, are you going to be kind to me? You are, thank you! I think technically the task can actually manipulate him to just north of the dirt there. But obviously we can't do that. Okay, so now we're going to go sail down to Leifin, because we need to go learn the Leifinish. Okay, shoot, I forgot. Not a good idea to do that when they don't have a port down there. You have to burn 60 there. I tend to just I figured out approximately what to sail to do it, but we're okay. But, you know, technically you could just bounce like, you know, 10 third, 10 sixes or something there if you really need to. I get to fight some more zombies. I think we're okay. I feel like this is where this is supposed to be. Again, we will lose a little bit of time just because of between the sailing. Between other small stuff there, we will lose a little bit of time. I think the waterfall out, we had a couple extra bounces and stuff. It's okay though. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Thank you. But staying up over there would be really nice actually though, sir. Don't jerk. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. This is fine. So you're going to be a... Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! You're kind to us tonight. Now, if we did this right... There we go. Good. We're exactly where we expect to be. If you need to save 2 steps, like somehow, there is actually ways to do it, but Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, now it serves you right on that moonlit night. Every gal in Mehelmond lives in Istanbul, not Mehelmond, so if you've a date in Melmond, he'll be waiting in Istanbul. Once again, they might be giants. A lot of zombies in this area. It's actually really nice to run into those because they're easy to kill. They're reasonably fast to kill. And you get some decent experience off of it. We have to fight a Tyro. Might actually be able to skip some of those transitions if I really need to be able to burn a couple extra steps, although it doesn't really matter. We do run into an R ankle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bye, R ankle. And you do want to make sure you enter Mirage from the right. That shadow actually doesn't count as a step, apparently. If we've done everything right, we should be able to get the fight on 3. 1, 2, fight. Perfect. If you're wrong and you get that fight early, it's okay. Because I think that everything's okay up until we have to burn some fights on Tiamat's floor. If for some reason you go past that step, it's also okay. You can just burn the step. You can actually just... The top walls of the rooms don't count as steps for some reason. So again, a micro-optimization thing I'm going to do eventually will possibly be trying to figure out if I can, how many of those I can avoid doing. Because we want to potentially avoid having to climb through those, or to go through. Don't bonk the wall, Fred. We would want to avoid, you know, if we could take fewer steps, it would still save us some time. Minor stuff, potentially, but still, it's going to add up. But right now, as I said, we're just going to try to finish this out. And technically, I think if you make those mistakes, you might be able to, you know, I can equip the Sun Sword right now, but I'm not going to, just because I'm not sure if it changes my multiplier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sun Sword is the best weapon we can use. It's not a Masamune, so we do want to get that one on pretty quickly. We also get the level up here, so as I said, I'm not sure where the timing is for the extra swing on the sword, but... There's your door glitch down there again, by the way. 2-1. Time to swing our slightly orange lightsaber. Probably the tempered sword, essentially, from LTTPR. Time to go some more. By the way, welcome to Happy Monday to everyone who is on the Central Coast. Or Central Coast, Central Time Zone. Yes, the Central Coast. And there are some coasts on the Central Time Zone, I guess, so technically that's an accurate, potentially an accurate statement. Fred, please stop squeezing the controller so hard. It's time to go. Going to go once again. Ouch! Go. Gonna bounce some more. Puexel, thank you so much for the raid, sir! Welcome in, coming in everyone from Puexel's channel. Hopefully your runs went well tonight. I see what Puexel did there. Get it? There was a joke there. Get it? Get it? Eyes. We didn't have to worry about the XXX there. This is a PG, very, very PG, mostly G actually, level channel. I really have to stop routing that in. It seems very inefficient to walk down to get a piece of equipment we never actually equip. But welcome in everyone. We are attempting here, to those of you who are unaware, to beat this game as quickly as possible. We're also going to be dancing a lot. Oh, you got your double PB. Congratulations there, Puexel. Nice. I still have to play Legend of Mana. I've heard really good things. I just never owned, I think, any the consoles. I don't remember which console that was on, but I never owned the console there. But congratulations, that's awesome. More Batman. It's a pretty quick one there. Oh, thank you there, Puexel. Hey, Miria, good evening. And I do apologize, folks. I am doing my best to keep track of chat, but sometimes I have to be focusing a lot more on other stuff there. Because I have to do basically a whole bunch of buffered inputs, and I have to hit every single one of them. I can't miss up a single one. If I don't do them, we lose the manipulation we have now had for 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 4 seconds. And we're leveraging this because we now know the full RNG the whole way through the game, allowing me to be able to go and try to, to kill these enemies and actually know what's going to happen in each fight as it goes, essentially. Man cat. Still doesn't have the right ring to it. I'm trying here. I'm trying to learn how the right way to do that one. Okay, 10 steps. I'm confirming that. Okay. Now, technically, I could do some fancier walking, but again, we are going to be going proof of concept level. This still hasn't been done what we're going to be trying to do yet, at least not in a speed run. There may have been someone who has attempted to do it, like, just randomly. Like, and gotten really lucky. So this is, Nest Cardinality currently has the record with a 2:08:47, I want to say, plus or minus a second or two. Still need to take my 10 steps. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But NASCAR Nelly has the world record with that. This is a new route. Our goal on this route is to potentially handle getting through the rest of the game, hopefully without anything too exciting happening. And it should, if it finishes, big if, it would actually finish a couple minutes faster than NESCART, I believe. Theoretically. I also could just be full of hot air. I guess it's not that hot air, we're up in space, it's gotta be cold, right? So maybe it's cold air? But wait, it's space, there's no air. So how can anyone hear me scream? Nacho, nacho man. I wanna be a nacho man. Nacho, nacho man. I wanna be a nacho. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna face Tiamat now. With our solo fighter. We could get baned. Except that she doesn't know Bane. She casts Thunder. She hits us for 20 damage. We do 153. She hits us for 26. We do 221. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She hits us for 20. We hit her for 153. She hits us for 26. We hit her for 221. It's like deja vu all over again. Actually, I'm done with that. I'm bored. Okay. There we go. So let's walk back to the ship. I do think I need to eat some dinner here before we go to Temple of Fiends, by the way. Let's have a lovely little steak. $14 have to be burnt. Tyro Shark, I love it. Time to go up towards Melmond. Actually, no, we're not going to go there. We're going to burn a couple of steps here on purpose. 4, 8, 12, 14. I just messed up my things, and I just wanted to take it slow because I'd rather get it correct. We're going to quickly heal here. Remember how I was telling you earlier, folks, it wasn't the last of the Grimps we were going to see? We last fought the Grimps, last I checked. We were, you know, probably in our early teens level-wise. Past South America there. Into the Temple of Fiends we go. We're about to go 300 years into the past. But first, there's a little Grimp captain. Pay attention carefully. The one smart enemy in this run. So part of the main reason why we're going to save time over the world record, which I said is about 2:08:47, is the fact that during Temple of Fiends revisited on the route that NESCAR took. Hold on, let me just count this out again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the Temple of Fiends revisited that was in the previous world record route. It had the lovely fun of 3 encounters that had 4 enemies each. We don't get any of those anymore. That's part of our rerouting of the steps. We have to do 2 on the 3rd. And for those of you who don't know, as the fighter casts a spell that has killed a run before because we didn't properly handle the RNG on it. Everything that we are doing here up to this point is fully buffered. Minus like one fight at the very beginning of the game where we're quite willing to reset if we don't hit it just right. One, two, three, four. Go. Oh, stop doesn't work on us. Nor does anything else there. Phantom is down to give us a grand total of 1 experience. We'll play the loot to shatter that plate. And we'll come down here and see some lovely zombie dragons. Got a bit more bouncing we have to do here. Again, every bounce, I'll explain in a second here, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basically, whenever the hand's on the screen, we're advancing the RNG of the game a fixed amount. So every single time you see the hand appear, it's advancing once every 2 frames the hand is on screen. It's also incrementing, anytime during battle, things are happening, like damage is being dealt, targets are being selected, the clouds of smoke appearing on the enemies when I swing my sword, which is kind of funny because, I'm not dealing cloud damage to enemies. 1, 2, go. So that's part of what we're doing there. So it's the RNG is always running, so we are attempting to do those bounces on purpose to advance RNG very fixed amounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, with the goal being that we will successfully murder all of the enemies without taking a lot of damage in the process. So we'll have enough health to get to whatever bosses we have to get to at the end of the game. We're now at level 26. Yep, it's pretty much the command scenario. Exactly. You got it there, BB Tech. Exactly. Unfortunately, we're not going to unearth anything important here. This is the first of the 4 elemental floors, by the way. And steps are still tight on this floor, as usual. They'll loosen up a bit coming to the next floor, but they're still tight on this floor. And about those puns, I'm sorry I used them. I did the first run of this back, I want to say 2000. February, I want to say it was Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2020, sorry, 2020, not 2000, 2020, February 4th, 2020, February 14th, 2020, Valentine's Day was the day that I technically did this. So here comes Lich. Lich gets upgraded a little bit, but still doesn't have much health. We can crush this. Apparently Lich nuked us? We're not supposed to get nuked. 1, 2, 3. I mean, people have known about some of the concepts of this for a while. I remember Fiesel talking to me about it back at Speed Gaming Live 2019, and then I just decided to take computing to the next level with it. 1, 2, go! 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, Jess, thank you for the bit. Definitely appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Time to walk through here some more worms. Oh, not more worms. This is our first set of gray worms. I mean, people have known about the idea that you could do this type of manipulation, but it was just a matter of actually doing it. Fiesel had a plan to get things through there. Yep, I've got a webpage that I created there Sinacra that has my list of what I'm supposed to be doing. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, 2019 was the live one. Yep, that's where he talked to me about it. So we learned that 2019 was where we talked about it, and then February, Valentine's Day 2020 was when I actually acted on it. Too short, by the way, to start this one. We have to burn some steps here. Yes, I know it seems strange in the Temple of Fiends to burn steps, but we're doing it. So we need juicy agamas, right? Oh, don't tempt me, Enya. Alright, so this is 12. Once I go left one more. There's level 27, by the way. Last level, hopefully. I think. That's 24, 26, 28. Those of you saying, why are we burning these off on this floor? The enemies on the next floor have the potential of being in very large clusters, including a 5-pack. That's pretty common, so we're trying to avoid those. So now we go fight Carrie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go! I think that's the general hope there, Magius. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, unfortunately, with the way that this manipulation works, if you try to, you can't buffer anything that's not punch. Basically, their space created. It's kind of the annoying piece of this. Eventually I'll figure out other ways I can speed up these rooms too. I think I have actually a possible way to like get some extra stuff, but these are waters. Waters hurt a lot. Basically, the game prioritizes A and B over the A and B buttons over any other directional input. So even if you're holding a direction in A and B, 1, 2, 3, 4, go. NASCAR, thank you for the raid. Oh, I don't want to watch myself. Welcome in, everyone. Okay, so we are coming here. Again, I will eventually optimize the walking a little bit more. There's other more optimizations that we can do to burn some steps. But we're going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do apologize to anyone who's joining in. This is not going to last much longer. And there's a high probability of failure. Those of you who are wondering, we are fully manipulating this run, and we're about to throw that manipulation away in about a minute, because we're going to be trying to aim for a 2-frame window. Thank you, Ness. Hope you had fun tonight. Hope your Tetris and the other stuff went well. I had you on kind of in the background a little bit. Okay, so that's round 1. I gotta keep track of my rounds here on purpose. It's round 1. Round 2. Round 3. Round 4. And round 5. 1, 2, 3. Alright, got burned 6 extra. So hopefully I've done this all right. Big F. And our final dance of the night is done. Okay, from here on out, folks, I am going for an audio cue. So I do apologize. I kind of gotta listen. And I gotta act. Time to go. I have to do it twice, by the way. 1. Honestly, it's just nice to actually hit that one because that means that I actually, I'm at where I think I am in the RNG.
You did it!
Well, thank you for the bits. Definitely appreciate it. Woo! We did it. Oh, thank you for the bits there, Aaron. I'm actually going to kill the bot here just for safety here for a second here. I apologize. Anyone bot stuff's going on there. Camian, thank you for the sub. Welcome back to the Random Maniacs. Definitely appreciate the 15 months of support. Would like to let you know. Apparently a group of officers is called a mess. There's a Random Facts to Random Maniac. But thank you again so much for the sub. Makabudu, thank you for the sub too. Welcome back to the Random Maniacs. Or welcome to the Random Maniacs. I'd like to let you know. Apparently George W. Bush was apparently once a cheerleader. There's your Random Facts to Random Maniac. Woo! Thank you all so much. You are all awesome. I killed the bot here on purpose because the bot sometimes breaks things and I don't want to break the recording here or anything like that. BB Tech, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome back to the Random Maniacs. Definitely appreciate the 4 months of support there. Would like to let you know. Apparently, a bird has the capacity to chew with its stomach. There's your Random Fact as a Random Maniac. But thank you. Thank you, Miria. Yeah, it definitely was a huge time saver there. Thank you, Magias. Thank you, Miria. Thank you, everyone. Woo, thank you, bus driver. I apologize, too, to anyone else who I may have missed there. Woo. Two things there, Ness. Obviously, we get the split from Tiamat, but by using Canal Glitch early, it's kind of the crazy stuff, because you notice that slab split, how that's that much slower. What ends up happening, basically, is by doing... thank you so much, Raven. Basically, what ends up happening is by doing the Canal Glitch and moving that everything over, it ends up... thank you so much, Detonato. You end up basically not getting any 4-fights in Temple of Fiends. You get like 1 or 2 3s. But the previous route had... I want to say... It had 2 Frost Giant, Frost Wolf fights, and it had 1 Gur Medusa fight. And I think those were all 4s. Yep, I got rid of both of those and the Medusas. We actually fight a Saria. We fight Earth and Saria on the Earth floor, actually. We actually walk back and forth, too, on the fire floor, because we need to burn off some things. Yep, you might have missed a little something there, J. Coper. Yep, you're right. So, yeah, we fight them. We fight, actually, some fighters and mages early in there, but we actually get a Grimp who runs away from us. Grimp's scared. And 205 is doable, by the way. We did a couple of times when I was trying to pace back and forth in Water Temple. Yeah. Sea Shrine, where I accidentally talked to nothing because I thought I was getting into the fight and I forgot how many steps I'd done. The issue, Zero Dozer, is this. First of all, it's a 2-frame window. 1/30th of a second I have to hit. Second of all the other fiends, except for these 2 so far, have fights after them, so I have to manipulate. I have to be ready for the scripts on those fights to be able to do that. But yeah, the main thing is honestly, it's a 2-frame window I'm aiming for. Times 2 in this case. Every single one of these we want to add, we have to add 2 more, we have to add another 2-frame window to it because you can only punch on things. Well, I don't know about carry. I mean, I don't know if they all overlap Puexel, but then the other problem is you also have to aim for any one of the ones that you hit, you have to then know where the RNG is afterwards. It did happen, Chadbert. It did. Yeah, that's, I think, might be the issue. Kraken's got potential. I mean, we are potentially probably at some point here going to have to go into a 3. Yep, we pulled it off, Shaka. We did a double bane there. That was kind of crazy, though. I was not expecting to hit that. But yes, thank you, everyone. Okay, we're going to scroll back up here. We're going to say thank you to everyone here